Somebody said it, and nobody corrected them. They said Africa doesn't produce beauty. They said the standard lived somewhere else. In the magazines, in the runways, in the filtered feeds of cities that had nothing to do with the continent that invented civilization itself. They were wrong. And this video? This is the correction. What you're about to see isn't just beauty, it's a force. A gravitational pull that has been documented, debated, and quietly envied for centuries. Scientists have tried to quantify it. Poets have tried to describe it. And the rest of the world? They've spent decades trying to imitate it. You can't imitate the original. Let's talk about structure first, because before anything else, before the fashion, before the culture, before the mystique, there is the architecture of the body itself. African women carry a physical blueprint that the rest of the world has been chasing for decades. The curves aren't accidental. The proportions aren't engineered. They are ancestral. They are earned, passed down through generations of women who walked upright across the oldest continent on Earth. The waist that tapers, the hips that flare, the shoulders that carry grace without effort. This is not a trend. This is a legacy. And the skin. We have to talk about the skin. There is something that happens when melanin concentrates. A depth, a warmth, a luminosity that doesn't photograph well, because the camera isn't built to hold that much light. Ebony, amber, bronze, mahogany. Each shade its own universe, its own distinct frequency. These women don't glow under studio lights. They glow in spite of them, in the absence of them, in the middle of nothing and everything. That is not something you can buy. That is something you are. Here is what they don't tell you in the beauty tutorials or the fashion breakdowns. The most dangerous thing about these women isn't how they look, it's how they move. It's the absolute certainty in a single step. The way a room recalibrates the moment they walk in. There is no apology in the posture, no hesitation in the gaze. This is a woman who has never needed your validation, and somehow, that is the most attractive thing in the world. If this video is making you see something differently, hit that like button right now. Subscribe if you're new. We cover beauty the way it was always meant to be covered, without filters and without apology. Drop a comment. Which look stopped you cold? I read every single one. Now, let's talk about what happens when that presence meets fashion. African fashion is not a moment. It's a movement that was happening long before the rest of the world decided to notice. Watch how these women dress. Watch the intention. The kente that wraps a waist and announces royalty before a word is spoken. The fitted dress that understands geometry, that follows the line of the hip the way architecture follows a blueprint. The bare shoulder that says everything the voice doesn't need to. This is clothing as communication, style as autobiography. They are not dressing for the occasion, they are the occasion. And the details, the gold against dark skin, the elaborate braids that are themselves a form of art that predates most art movements by thousands of years. These are not accessories, they are declarations. Every choice is intentional. Nothing is casual. And somehow, that intentionality reads as effortless. As if they woke up this way. Because in a sense, they did. Here is the part nobody in mainstream media wants to say out loud. The features that have been celebrated on runways and magazine covers for the past decade. The full lips, the strong jaw, the curves, the natural texture, the richness of deep skin tones. African women have had all of it, for all of recorded history. The world didn't discover this beauty. It finally stopped looking away from it. And these women? They are not grateful for the validation. They never needed it. They moved through every era of dismissal with their heads held in exactly the same position. High, unbothered, magnificent. That is not a beauty standard. That is a power standard. And power never goes out of style. I started this video by saying somebody was wrong. I'll end it by saying this. Some corrections don't need an argument. They just need evidence. You just watch the evidence. If you made it this far, you already know. Now share it with someone who still doesn't. Like this video, because the algorithm needs to know this matters. Subscribe. We're just getting started. Comment your answer. East Africa, West Africa, South Africa. Which region has the most powerful aesthetic presence? Let's have that conversation below. See you in the next one.